Okay, in this video, we're going to lay out our exterior walls. And we're going to do that by placing the sole plate or the bottom plate of the wall where it belongs on the plan. Now, luckily, if we look on the floor plan, we can see that the sole plate of the exterior wall goes around the exterior part of the house. We're not going to do the garage right now. We're just going to do the house. So all we have to do is take a piece of material, whatever's called out for in the plan, and put it around the exterior of the house. We look at the plan and we see that the material called out for the plate is a 2x6. Okay, so they call it a sill plate here. It's not really a sill plate. The sill plate's down here. This is a sole plate or a bottom plate of the wall. So we're going to put our 2x6 around the exterior of our house. Now, a 2x6 is 1.5 by 5.5. We like to use 16 footers because you can buy those, and we have one sitting here. This is the same piece we use for our mud sill. I'm going to select that item, right click, and go to entity information, and I'll see that I haven't tagged it yet. Okay, I tagged all the mud sill on the house, but I didn't tag this piece. So I'm going to go into my tags, and I'm going to add a tag, and I'm going to call that tag exterior walls. All the wood that I use for my exterior walls, I'm going to tag it as exterior walls. I'm going to go to entity information and I'm going to tag that and I'm going to call that exterior walls. So now, and then when I do my interior walls, I'll tag the lumber as interior walls, and I can build my exterior walls, my interior walls separately when I turn my tags on and off. So now I have exterior walls. So I'm going to select that piece, right click, copy, right click, paste, and I'm going to bring that piece of wood right down here, and I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to move it and set it right on the outside of our floor. That's where our wall is going to go. And that's the first piece of sole plate for the walls. I'm going to put another one over here on this side. Right there where that wall is going to go. Right on the corner. There we go. And then as long as I'm doing the front to back pieces, I'll do them all, and then I'll do the side to side pieces. So I'm going to paste another one, and I'll select the corner, bring it over to this corner and set it down. I need another one in the back here, so I'm going to paste another one. Zoom in, select the bottom corner, bring it up, and oops, didn't quite get it. I can also do the top corner if I want. There. Make sure that it's exactly where it's supposed to go. I'm going to bring, double click on this one, use my push-pull tool and push it back to the house. That's the way to cut the piece so that it's the right size. This one I'm not going to cut right yet because it's going to be part exterior, part interior. We'll deal with that later. I have one more front to back exterior piece to put on. And I'll come in here, put it in place, and then cut it off by double clicking with my push-pull tool, push it back to the house. Okay, now I need to do my side-to-side pieces for my plate. This is the sole plate, or the bottom plate of the exterior walls. I'm going to paste another piece to set it up here, come down from the top, and I'm going to select on the little red plus sign or the little red cross, and I'm going to change it 90 degrees so that I can go the other direction here. I'm going to set this one in place down here in front. Try to zoom in so I can get a really good look at it, make sure it gets in the right place. There we go. Now that one's going to have to be trimmed. It overlaps a little bit on this end, but I'm not going to worry about trimming it yet. I want to place all my other ones in place first. Let's see, I don't want to copy that piece. I want to select this one because I already have it turned the right direction. I'll copy, right click, paste. Now they're all facing the correct direction. See what I did? Okay, I'll put some over here, paste, drop one in place there, and I'll come over here and say paste, and I'll just set it up here for now. I'll come over here and say paste, and I'll set another one up here just for now. Okay, and then I'll have one more down here. You don't want any of these pieces being more than 16 feet long. That's why we're doing what we're doing as far as putting multiple pieces out here. Now, this one, I'm going to move it, and I'm going to move it down. See, I'm going to select the bottom corner because there's a point there I can snap it to. There we go. Now I know that it's 16 feet long, so I'll leave it there. Then I'll pick this one up, and I'll move it, and I'll snap it to the previous one. And that one's going to be cut back because it's way too long. So we'll double click on it and use the push-pull tool, and we'll push that back to the wall. Then I'll zoom in a little further. I'm going to just push it back to the inside so it's not overlapping. There we go. Well, that looks really good. That one's in place. I'll correct this front one here. Double click on it. Use the push-pull tool. Push it back to the inside of the wall. That way all the pieces are less than 16 feet in length. Now I can do the back. And then when I'll finish the back, I'll have the sole plates done for the exterior walls. So I single click on, hit my move tool, move it out to there, and then single click, move tool, move that to there, and then single click, move tool, move it to snap at that point, and then I will double click, use my push pull tool, and push that back to the wall, and then take a good look at it here. And I'm going to push it to the inside here because it'll work better later on when I put my garage wall up. Now I noticed that that little one isn't in the right place. So I click on it and move it and slide it over there. Okay, now we have the bottom plate for the exterior walls completed.